everyone. I hope you're doing well today. It is up and running. Welcome. If you would like a reading, you can just pop in the chat and let me know, or you can just say hey if you want to say hey. I hope you're all having a great day today. I just poured some coffee. Like, I don't know if you can see the steam. Ooh, steamy coffee. Maybe it's too hot. I'm that person that can't wait. Such is my nature, right? Recovering alcoholic and addict. I can't wait. I gotta drink it now when it's hot and I can burn my whole mouth and everything. This is water. I have to wait for the other one to cool down. Like I'm still like looking at it, thinking like, "Ooh, can I do it?" How many times if I burnt my mouth, should I try it? I can stick my finger in and see. Mm, it's cool. Look, I waited long enough. That's not my normal. Usually I'm like drinking as soon as I get it. So good. Welcome. I hope you're all having a great day. If you would like a reading, you can jump in the chat or you can just say hey, or you can lurk, as my brother Sterling Will says, lurking about to see what's going on. It's a great Friday. I did one of my online meetings. I'm part of the AA community, and I attended a new one. It's called like Misfits. It's an online one, and uh, one of the brothers was like, "It's a great Friday," and I was like, "Yeah, it is. It's a Friday, and I'm sober and happy to be sober." It was nice. If you would like a reading, you can jump in the chat, or if you just want to say hey, you can just say hey. This is an all accepting community. Sometimes we just want to be around other people. I get it. So if you want to say hey, you can, or you can just watch too. Let that hand behind. Say hey, Skip. Yeah. You gonna say hey? Yeah. You gonna just lay down again? Hmm? What are we doing? Don't jump down on my coffee, please. Oh, good. Come on. Come this way. There we go. Thank you. Get my crochet things all randomly in the kitchen. Hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you would like a reading, all you have to do is just jump in the chat and I just go first come, first serve. So yeah, if not, you can just say hey, whatever floats your boat. This is just a fun, all accepting community. I'm a big believer of community. I wouldn't be sober if it wasn't for community. Get thick. Come here. Come here, Mama. And hence the name Doggy Tarot. I have a pack of 10. Right now, we have our house split because we adopted a pit bull, and as she went into maturity, she got aggressive. So we have to split the pack, and it's kind of like half the house is part of the pack, and then this half is the other part, and we like take turns visiting. Yeah, I don't know. I live in Middle Georgia, so I don't know if she was raised in a fighting pack and that's what happened or what, because the rest of our pack, none of them are aggressive. Um, hey, welcome. Okay. Are you wanting me to do a reading? Is it okay if I just call you Brahm? I butcher names on accident. Brahm. Can I call you Brahm? Is that okay? Like for evil. I'm just a little confused by your question. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Brom was here. I'm not sure if Brom's one. Oh, you cheated. I'm so sorry. I don't. I'm not sure who that is. Are you just wanting to talk, or would you like a reading, Brom? Good. Divyansha? Divyansha? Is that? I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Wow. If he cheated on me, I might leave him too. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I don't really like per se do a reading for other, like if you would like a reading for yourself, I can do a reading for you. But not per se for somebody else. Just because I don't know if they're accepting of it. You know what I mean? I want to be respectful of everyone's spirit and presence. Oh, I'm sorry, Dorothy. I know sometimes relationships are hard. Okay, it is you. Okay, Brom. So what I could do is I'll do a 3-card reading. So Brom was here, and then Divyansha was next. If you would like one. So Brom, I'll start with you. I'll just say a prayer, and I'm so sorry that that happened. I know that's a hard thing to go through. So what we'll do is we'll just do a 3-card reading, and then it can relate either to the situation at hand or it can be past, present, future. It just depends on what you're thinking about and what you're wanting guidance on. Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that. That's my chakra tapestry. I was calling it tapestry for the longest, and my husband was like, it's tapestry. All right, Brom, I'm going to pray over the deck for you, okay? Source, my higher power, the creator of all, I ask that you guide my words in this card to speak the words that Brom needs to hear right now. I thank you for allowing this platform to be here for people that are in need and want spiritual guidance. I call upon Archangel Michael and I call upon Archangel Raphael to bring Brom love, guidance, and healing. I know that when we go through something like that, it really hurts and it's a road to recovery in itself. I send Brom light, love, and positivity. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Brom, I'm going to shuffle the deck for you, okay? And I just want you to keep an open heart and an open mind. And my doggy went in the back. Hold on 1 second. Thought I had locked that door. She was trying to go sneak. No, ma'am. All right, I'm going to shuffle the deck. And I just want you to keep an open heart and open mind. I release any negativity from this deck. I ask that you guide Brom as she goes through this hard situation and this change in her life. I ask that you bring her light, love, and positivity. When she receives your message as it should be heard. So it is. Okay. I love your name. I wish I could pronounce these names better. All right, I'm going to split the deck, okay? All right, and then I'll lay down the cards. Dorothy, I know what you mean. Yeah, a lot of people misinterpret card readings. It's not future telling. It's more of just like spiritual guidance and encouraging us like what to think about. It's not really, there's no like black voodoo or anything to it. It's just connecting with your higher power ultimately. Thank you. It's actually a doggy deck. All right, Brom, I'm going to pull your first card. And your first card could be your past or it could be related to the situation that you're reaching out about, okay? All right. So this first card is called the Tower and it is reversed. So I'm going to read the description and then I'll read the reverse description. So it'll give a general description first. So the Tower. Why are there suddenly great sticks of fire tearing through the sky, followed by the most unwelcome and thundering noises? If this unexpected change feels like chaos and upheaval, that's because it is. All right, and now this card is reversed. Things might seem a right mess, but upside down, the Tower is actually a reassurance that rebuilding follows. You'll be okay. Cats aren't the only ones who land on their feet, because this is a doggy deck, so it's making a joke about dogs. Brahm, oh, I already got goosebumps thinking about your situation and your higher power reaching out and reminding you that through this turmoil, you're gonna rebuild. It's gonna be okay. And I know sometimes like that's the last thing we want to hear when we're hurting, but yeah, it's the magic of the deck and your higher power talking to you. We're always loved, guided, and protected. All right, bro, I'm gonna come to the middle. This could be your present, or it could be another message related to the situation at hand. Okay. Let me see. The 4 of Wands. No, wait, it might be 9. Yeah, I'm sorry. The 9 of Wands. Oh, keychain decks. I like that. May I have a reading on how much I will take? Hey, Phantom. Welcome. I have a couple right now. I have Brahm, and then I have Divya if she's still here. And then Dorothy if she wants one. But after that, I would love to do one. I'll probably be here a couple hours. All right, Brahm. This is the 9 of Wands. So you find yourself on another bend in the path where obstacles present themselves and you're tired of fighting. Keep going. You'll reach those sticks eventually, even if you have to wait for that snowman to melt a little bit. So in the picture, you can see the dog is trying to get the sticks from the snowman. So they're encouraging you like, it's hard. It seems impossible, but keep going, even if you have to wait through time for a little bit. You can see your goal. In this case, the snowman's stick arms. But despite challenges, snow and exposed paw pads, yikes, the 9 of Wands reminds you that you've got this. You know you're tenacious, strong, and tough. Those sticks don't stand a chance. From your higher power is totally speaking to you. So it's talking about the turmoil you're going through, and then it's reminding you, you are strong, sister. You've got this. All right. And then your last card could be your future, or it could be related to the situation. Oh, I love this card. You're gonna like how it connects to your situation. This is the 5 of Pentacles. Is there any worse feeling than having all the toys but no one to play with? Even the best doggo's life can feel lonely from time to time. Of course, the world may seem lonely and isolating if you are only focused on what you don't have. The 5 of Pentacles cautions you to make sure you're taking full stock of everything around you and encourages you to look closely to see if the loneliness you feel is all in your head. Maybe the solution just lies outside your current field of vision. So if you look at this dog, he has all these treats, but he still looks lonely. But out of his vision, there's somebody behind him, another paw buddy. So this card is reminding you that as you go through this hurt and this pain, because I know being cheated on is hurtful and painful, but remember that you have all these blessings still, and you're not alone. So I love this reading, Brahm. Thank you for letting me do it for you. It just helps me connect with my deck and my higher power, and reminds me when I go through hard times that I have this community, I have my higher power. And easier said than done, but you've got this, Brahm. It's going to be okay, and you're worth it. If somebody cheated on you, wish them well, and then keep it moving, because somebody's going to be out there that doesn't do that. I love this community. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. All right. Devyansha. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Devyansha. If you're still here, you can put a comment, and I'll do a reading for you, Devyansha. You were after Brock. Of course, anytime. Thank you. Hey, Sam, welcome. Welcome. I do have one person. It's kind of first come, first serve. So if Divya is still in here, she is up next for a reading. But I gave her a little bit of time, her or him. Let me see. All right. Dorothy, do you want a reading or are you just here to hang out? And that's okay too. You can totally hang out. Do you color? They have color your own tarot. Oh, I didn't know that, Dorothy. I love those adult coloring books. Those are so peaceful. So after Divya, Dorothy was here. Okay, Dorothy, what I'll do is you can have something in mind that you want reflection on, or I can just do past, present, future. So what I'll do is I'll lay a 3-card spread down, and it might connect to past, present, future, or it might connect to something you've been asking your higher power about. Okay. Oh yeah, videos of you coloring. Thank you for the ideas. I appreciate that. All right, Dorothy, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Source, my higher power, the creator of all and everything in this world. I ask that you guide my words, guide this deck only to positivity and light for Dorothy. I ask that you bring her healing, peace, love, serenity, unity. And so it is. Amen. All right, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, Dorothy, my beautiful sister, and I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart. I'm release any negativity from this deck. I ask that you guide my words, guide the cards for the higher good. I ask that you bring peace, love, happiness to Dorothy and everyone else in this community and outside of this community. Thank you for all the blessings. Thank you for this beautiful world we have. Okay, Dorothy, I'm going to split the deck and then I'll lay 3 cards down, okay? I need to check out the color of your own tarot deck. I love some like glittery gel pens. Oh, amazing. So satisfying. Okay. So again, your first card could be your past, or it might be related to something that you're thinking about right now, or that you're or like wanting guidance on. All right, this card is the Justice card. All right, justice, fairness, balance. Justice may be blind, but that has only heightened her other senses, including arbitrating fairness. Yes, your actions have consequences, and playing by the rules is rewarded in abundance. If you've chosen your actions wisely, you too have earned the right to stop and smell the flowers and bask in a ray of sunlight. And I know I got a chance to watch a few of your videos. You seem very much like this kind of vibe. Like, look, we got to follow the rules. We got to do what we're told. And I love that because, I believe in good juju or good karma. So, yeah, I love it. All right, your middle card could be your present, or it might be just related to something you're thinking about. Okay, 5. I want to say it. No, not physical. Sorry. Thank you for being patient. There we go. It's the 5 of Wands, and it's flipped upside down. So I'll read the general description, and then I'll read the upside down one. All right, the 5 of Wands. It can be delightful to watch puppies chasing each other and fighting over sticks. But in a flash, that can turn into bites and injuries. What starts as friendly competition can easily take an ugly turn. And now it's flipped, so I'm going to read the reverse. Been through a lot. Oh, Dorothy, I can imagine. Life is hard. All right, the reversed reading of this card, of the Five of Wands. Aggressive play comes naturally to puppies as they learn how to navigate becoming a full-grown dog. There is no way to avoid conflict, but there is a way to play well with others so that no one gets hurt. Upside down, this card is all about finding compromises, considering everyone's perspectives, and working out conflicts in a productive way. So I don't know if that kind of touches maybe relationships that you might have, about compromising and trying to resolve issues in a productive manner. All right. And then your last card could be your future, or it might be related to a situation you've been seeking guidance on. Oh, so cute. This should be the Six of Cups. Let me make sure. Yeah, Six of Cups. I appreciate y'all. I'm a Libra, so compromise a bit. Oh, I see. Okay. I need to get more familiar with the zodiacs too. They have a whole element in themselves. Like I'm a Taurus, and it describes me to a T. All right, the Six of Cups. The past has come back to haunt you with friendly, fluffy ghosts. You're reconnecting with your youthful, puppyish self. Whether you're hanging out with young'uns or have reconnected with former littermates, you're flooded with happy memories of playful tussling, learning to swim, and rolling in snow for the first time. In this case, grounding yourself in the past isn't nostalgic wallowing. Knowing who you are and where you've been keeps you moving forward. So I like how that reflects on what you said that you've been through. You know, like reflecting on where you have been will help guide you. You know, we learn from our past, of course, whenever we take time to reflect on it. So I hope that in some ways the cards read to you and maybe just gave you at least something to ponder or to meditate or pray, whatever practice you have. Thank you for letting me read for you, Dorothy. I appreciate you. Oh, I know. I love horoscopes. All right, let's see who came in after Dorothy. Phantom. Phantom, if you're still here, may I have a reading on how my job will take me? Oh, okay. If you're still here, I can try. I don't know for sure. You're welcome, Dorothy. Let me know if you're still here, Phantom. I'm not sure the deck will it won't specifically answer a question like that, but it might give you something to think about before you call off. Just let me know if you're still here, Phantom. And then after Phantom was Sam. So Sam, if you're still here, hello, ma'am. How are you? I am Sam. I have a question related to current feelings. Okay. Okay. If you're still here, Sam, you can jump in the chat too, and I'll see what I can do for you. So Phantom or Sam. And if you're new here, you can pop in the chat. I had two after Dorothy, but I don't know if they're still here. So if you would like a reading, you can request one, or you can just say, hey, it's up to you. Oh, hey, Sam. Okay, so yours was specifically related to a relationship. Let me see. All right. She's currently feeling, no. Okay. So what happens when people ask about specific relationships like this? The deck won't necessarily tell you like, hey, this person likes you or doesn't like you, and this is why. What the deck does is it gives you some guidance and something to think about. So if you would like, Sam, I'll do a 3-card reading, and then we'll just go from there. And it might directly answer your question in some way, and it might not, okay? Oh, me too, Dorothy. I really believe that we're all praying to the same God. And my personal belief, like, it's all the same God. I'm all accepting of all religions. And even though I read into Hinduism and Buddhism, I'm also a Christian mystic. I believe in the word of Jesus. So I'm with you. All right, Sam, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? I want you just to keep an open heart and an open mind. Source, my higher power, the creator of all, I ask that you guide Sam I said you guide my words in this deck to what Sam needs to hear during this time of uncertainty and possible insecurities. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring peace, serenity, and healing to Sam. Thank you for this wonderful community and this open platform. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Sam, I'm going to shuffle the deck thinking of you and your situation at hand. And I just want you to keep an open heart and open mind. I release any negativity from this deck. I ask that you only bring positivity and light and words of wisdom to guide us in our action. Thank you for the peace, love, and the happiness. Provide strength during these uncertain times, and self-love and self-worth. Remind us how amazing we are and that we're always loved, guided, and protected. Satyam. Is that how I pronounce it? Satyam. Is that correct? Satyam. Satyam. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Oh, I'm going to have to look it up, Dorothy. Okay, Satyam. All right, I'm going to put down 3 cards, okay? All right, Satyam. Your first card could be your past, or it might be related to the situation you're asking about. All right, this card is Temperance, and it's upside down. So I'm going to read the description to you first, and then I'll read the upside down, what the upside down means, okay? There it is. All right, Temperance. Hey, Sterling, I see you lurking. Temperance. Temperance reminds us that without balance and a certain degree of restraint, a lovely day of enjoying life's pleasures can be had without ending up head first in the drink. And now it's upside down. So I'll read the upside down. Upside down, the card invites a little introspection, particularly when it comes to your impulsivity. Get honest about what is out of balance for you and where you can rein it in. Caution is the name of the game. All right, so you asked about a particular relationship. You said a current feeling, a feeling that there's no contact. No contact from another person, Satyam, or no contact from, like, is it a relationship question? I have a question related to current feeling. Feeling from Satyam, no contact. Okay. If it's related to a particular, my dog's in my, if it's related to a particular relationship, this card is calling you to self-reflect and think about what might be. Oh, no communication. Oh, okay. It's a woman. Okay. So what this card, my dog's barking, can you hear me? What this card is calling you to do, Satyam, is to reflect inwards. If she's ignoring your messages, this card in your higher power is urging you to look honestly inwards and think about your impulsivity and try to balance that out. And that might be tied into why this person may be ignoring you possibly. All right, now your middle card could be your present, or it could be related to the same situation. And this is the 6 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, it has the balance in the bag too. Okay. Six of Pentacles. When your dog bed is overflowing with toys, what's the best thing for a good boy to do? Share the wealth, of course. So you've been given every toy a dog could want, and now you're ready to offer up even your favorite plush elephant to a playmate. You're feeling resourced and confident enough to give without worry. And you know that the warm fuzzies resulting from sharing with others is even nicer than the warm fuzzies of a stuffed animal. Oh, so maybe it's relating to you wanting to share your time with this woman and she's ignoring you. Yeah, but I like too the balance. You're getting that scale again about balancing also your own actions when it comes to this relationship. All right. Your last card could be your future, or it could be related to the situation at hand that you're asking about. All right. And this is the devil. Don't be worried. It's like a worse name than what it is. It's upside down. Let me find it. All right. So I'm going to read the general description first. Yeah. Do not let the hiss of this strange creature fool you. This devil is all yowl and no scratch. So now it's turned upside down. Now the cat's upside down, and you really can't ignore what it denotes. You're already on the path to some welcome transformation. Don't stop now. Freedom is yours for the taking, as opposed to this cat who's upside down. So made a little joke in there. So, yeah, so the cards are reading about this situation, about self-reflecting, balance, and I see that you're wanting to share your life, but also like freedom. If this person isn't picking up your phone calls, do that self-reflection and see what part you might have played in it, and then keep it moving. Find the one that will pick up those phone calls. I hope that helped. I hope that brought you some peace and something to meditate or pray over, whatever your practice is to connect with your spirituality. Thank you, Satyam. I appreciate you. All right, let me see who's next. All right, Sterling, if you want a reading, or are you just here to lurk? Welcome, everybody. If you would like a reading, you can jump in the chat, or you could just say, hey. That's okay, too. This is an all-loving community. Oh, no, Dorothy, it's been a new moon, but the new moon has just as much power as the full moon. I do new moon, I do meditations anyways, but I do full moon and new moon meditations specifically. Satyam, I know it's hard. No, of course. Just continue working on that balance. I'm the same way. We're all human. Spiritual progress, not never perfection. So just keep doing what you're doing, Satyam. Keep doing that self-reflection. Dorothy's peer pressuring Sterling Will. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome, everybody. If you would like a reading, you can jump in the chat, or you can just jump in the chat to say hello, whatever floats your boat as I drink my coffee. I've gotten on this kick where I love to do weird voices, and half the time it's nothing like it should be. Like Keefa, my husband, we were shark tooth hunting the other day, and a big, one of those pirate ships that you pay to pretend like you're with pirates came sailing by, and I started trying to do a pirate accent, and it was way off. I think it sounded Russian or something, but he just appeases me and lets me do it. It's funny. A 5 card. All right, Sterling. Well, let me pray over it. I'll do a 5 card pull. All right. My higher power, source, creator of everything. Thank you for this community. Thank you for this platform. I ask that you continue to guide my words. I ask that you continue to guide this deck to heal and bring happiness to my brother Sterling. I'm forever grateful for his friendship to Kefab and I. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide Sterling well, bring him peace, love, serenity, and self-love. And so it is. Amen. All right, brother. I'm going to shuffle. Just keep an open mind and an open heart. Release any negativity from this deck. I ask that you bring peace, love, and happiness to all of those around us, all of those hurting, suffering, and sin. And so use the deck to guide my words, to help Sterling find words of wisdom, words of spirituality, words of comfort. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. And then lay him down. A Gemini. Nice. All right. What I'll do, Sterling, is instead of relating it to something specific, we'll just flip them. It'll be related to like whatever you need to hear, okay? All right. The first card, Judgment. Oh, especially with some haters, huh? Misery loves company, but we always send them love, light, and positivity, and that bad juju usually goes away because they get bored. Because we're not entertaining them anymore. All right, Judgment, judge. Who, me? All right, so wow, you would love to invite others to judge, admire your snazzy poofs of floof, floof, fluff, floof. This card wants you to be the judge of yourself. Examine your choices and actions. Weigh your inner strengths and weaknesses. If it's time to seek new purpose, give it a go. So I guess it's just self-reflection card, right? You're a Taurus and a Gemini. Is that because they like changed recently or something? Self-reflection. On AA, I'm doing step 4 right now. And that's like it's a big step where you're like listing all these resentments, fears, and who you hurt. So like this Judgment card is like reading to me. But all of us, it's good for all of us to do that, right? Self-reflection and think about, that's how we grow, you know? All right, let's see your next card. Oh, I love the Empress. She's so cute. Oh, I love her. That's one of my favorite cards. The Empress. Who's a pretty Empress? You are. That's what it says at the top of the card. Try walking the Empress down a busy sidewalk and see all the pets she gets. She is beautiful abundance with the stars on her bow and her kerchief representing her connection to the seasons and the sky. Her heart-shaped cushion represents love, nourishment, harmony, fertility, beauty, the whole shebang. She encourages you to notice and appreciate your mirage of blessings. Oh, and Lord, we are blessed, aren't we? So the Empress is just calling on you to, along with your self-reflection here, to remember all those good things that you have going on and how freaking awesome you are. All right. Your next card, let's see. Oh, the world, the cycle of life. I think that's what this one says. It has like that, I'm the worst singer ever, but let's see. All right, the world. The final card in the major arcana, the world is about completion, coming full circle. Those other dogs, the ones on TV, prancing around in front of judges, jumping through literal hoops in the hopes of winning the World Cup of Pups, they've got nothing on you. All your needs are met. Acknowledge your evolution with gratitude. The world is your oyster, or liver, or drumstick, because dog, get it? Now get out there and explore it. Oh, I love it, because I know you definitely went, like, you're just evolving. I know you're growing more and more every day. So yeah, I like that card. All right, your next one. 10. I'm getting better at remembering cups, but I still forget some of the suits. I have a special notebook coming where I can lay all my suits out. 10 of Cups. The completion of a cycle. Look at you. Your cards keep talking about, like, oh, your growth and what, either way. The completion of a cycle, the card represents finding wholeness, happiness, and stability in love or family life. Now, this is reversed. Discord, rather than harmony, rules the household. Dogs decide to wear one another's collars without asking. Sometimes they go without a collar entirely. And communication is murky or non-existent. So this might be applying directly to a relationship you have right now. Though the dogs in this pack want things to go smoothly, individual selfish concerns take precedence over the good of the whole. Keep an eye out for conflict and deal with disconnection directly. If you're like me, I remember I used to, like, and Keith's really bad at it. He won't communicate. Like, he'll sit on things. And luckily, now that we've been together a while, I can see it in his face. I'm like, what's wrong? So I like how it says, it reminds us to deal with disconnection directly. Resolve those. Be open, honest. Yeah, communication. All right, Sterling, my brother. Strength. Oh, look at that. Your higher power is talking to you today. This is the strength card. Determination and animal instinct can turn the littlest dog into a formidable fighter. This rope is no match for you and your inexhaustible store of stamina, at least according to the infinity symbol tag on your collar. He has an infinity symbol. Still, you get some of your best treats through your inner strength and your sense of calm control. So learn to curb your base instincts a bit, comforted by knowing they're there if you need them. Oh, balance out that strength, that you know it's there, but also remember to be vulnerable and communicate. Yeah, I like how your cards tie together, Sterling. I hope it spoke to you. Thank you for letting me. I struggle with people disconnecting people. Today was very positive, and I demonstrated my strength all day. Oh, I'm glad. I've had a really positive day today, too. I just, like, yeah, I was really in a good, like, just chipper mood. So I'm glad you were, too. I struggle. And yes, people sometimes just let go so easily, right? I've really had to learn in AA that phrase, or the serenity prayer, where it says, accept the things I cannot change. I have to pray that prayer a lot, especially when it comes to people and my expectations. They also taught me expectations are like unfulfilled resentments. Like, what we expect out of other people, they don't always do, and that turns into resentments. I'm glad it was a good reading for you. Thank you for letting me practice and connect with my deck. Hey, Anya. I hope I said it right. Anya, would you like a reading today? I just finished Sterling Will's reading. Yeah, I know it's hard, Sterling, to not think about the past. That is hard. And it takes practice. Even me, especially writing out this list of everything I did wrong in my alcoholism and my addiction. That is no fun. But it's also how we grow when we self-examine. So looking at the past is always okay, as long as you're growing from it, instead of being in that victim. They taught me at rehab a victim triangle, where it's like we say, you did this to me, so I'm going to do this this behavior that's not good for me. And then, it's just a complete negative triangle over and over again. We want to go into that empowerment triangle where we're lifting ourselves up. Hey, Anya, do you want a reading? Welcome, all of you who are watching or just lurking. You're welcome to drop in the chat if you'd like a reading. Yeah, you're right, Dorothy. We do learn from our past. I know it is hot today. Armpits are sweaty. Glad I put on deodorant. Not that all of YouTube needs to know that. I don't have much of a filter nowadays. I don't know if Anya jumped off or not. I appreciate y'all being here. Last time I did a reading, everybody was so sweet to each other. There were like 3 people at one time wanting a reading. And I missed somebody, and the woman was like, no, this person was before me. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the positivity. It's so kind. I was worried when I first started doing these about, just mean people. You'd be surprised in the online AA meetings. People go in there and bomb them. And I'm like, why? Oh, I know. What was it? I picked up this one deodorant with I can't remember what it said, no something. And boy, my armpits were stinking pretty quickly without that one ingredient. But yes, the chemicals I'm definitely trying to get away from. Aw, I know. Is Bucket? I don't think Buck's in here though. I've been thinking of him and his mom. Yeah. Welcome, anybody just coming in. If you would like a reading, all you got to do is jump in the chat. Or if you just want to jump in there and say hello, you can. Just hanging out on this Friday. Figured I would jump on a live. P-Fob is napping away. Drinking some afternoon coffee. The past few days, my molar started hurting. I've never had an abscess, so I didn't know if it was an abscess or Keepop thought it was like a piece of popcorn kernel stuck. I was like, what? And so I set up a dental appointment for Monday, but it doesn't hurt now. So, but I think I should go just in case, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Nobody wants to read, and I have to bust out my ukulele for you. Well, I could do my own little spirit ally reading. I have a spirit ally deck too. It's a really cool deck. I love it. It has all kinds of like the blue lotus comes up for me a lot. I love the blue lotus. It's just and then I love this part. Like it says, ask and you shall receive. It's like, of course, do hope you check out the Buddhist monk. Because yes, write it down again for me, Dorothy. There's a couple of monks I've been listening to. They're like wisdom talks. And my guru's name is Amma. Well, her proper name is this long name. That's my guru, my Hindu guru. She's so beautiful. But she does wisdom talks too. And I love listening to them. But if you'll put the Buddhist monk's name down again for me, I can look it up. Well, actually, I have access to this thing on YouTube called a scroll where I can scroll up. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, maybe I can't find it. Maybe you can put it in there. Okay, thank you all. Oh, and of course it won't let me copy it. Let me type it in my phone. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did a Buddhist full moon meditation on the last full moon, and one of the monks comes and just does a wisdom talk. It was really nice. It was neat. Wow. Wow. We see if anybody else would like a reading. I'll pull from my Spirit Ally deck. It has really good words of wisdom as well. Maybe somebody needs to hear. Hello. If you're just coming in and you would like a tarot reading, you can pop in the chat. Welcome. If you're just coming in and would like a reading, you can just pop in the chat. Or if you just want to say hello, you can say hello. This is a beautiful, positive community. I keeps trying to get in my copy. Kifa bought a Venus flytrap. It's like, babe, you know they take a long time to eat a fly. It's like one fly at a time. I just let them be. Ever since I oh, Sterling, I'm glad your readings are not. I'm glad they speak to you. All right. Oh, I don't think I've had this card pulled for me in a while. This is from my Spirit Ally deck. San Pedro Cactus. Let's see what my Spirit Allies have for me. I am stepping into my desired reality, which I am. I still have some hesitation, like uncertainties and fears. Like some people know I'm transitioning from teaching full time to God knows what now. We're making a move down to Florida, so I don't know where I'll be, but I'm stepping into my desired reality. Yeah. Standing tall against the sandy background of the desert, the San Pedro cactus reaches to the sky. Despite the spines that extend along its whole stalk, don't let this cactus fool you. Eventually, it will produce large white blossoms that would delight any passerby. Wow, that's kind of cool how it speaks to me because years of these pokey, piney thing, pokey I don't know what word I'm trying to say. Pokey spiky. Spiky, that was the word I was trying to say. Years of that, but it says it's going to blossoming into beautiful white flowers. The San Pedro cactus embodies the energy of the grandfather archetype, and it's all about the empowerment and divine love. Let this serve as a reminder to you that no goal or dream is unreachable when you tap into a confident, loving vibration and are willing to surrender your preconceived notions and limitations. You must first believe in yourself, and secondly, that your desired reality is possible. It's time to shift your perception to see the truth and beauty that is always present. Everything is in divine order, even if it looks messy. The story of my life, everything looks messy. You have the power to step into your ultimate reality, one that is truly playful, loving, joyous, and fun. What you may not know is that it already exists. It's just waiting for you to choose it in this very moment. Smile, you've got this. I like that. It's like the power of manifestation. And in this book I've been reading, it's a Buddhist book about meditations. It speaks to that, about how powerful our thoughts are, and that what we say, it has a lot of action, has a lot of power behind it. Oh, thank you, Sterling. Somebody at the store randomly, I was wearing like a Brat Star shirt, like it was furthest from teacher vibes. And I had like some hat on, furthest from teacher vibes. And the lady at the store was like, I have a feeling you're a teacher. I was like, I started laughing because nothing about what I was wearing said teacher. And I think it's just my higher power, like, reminded me not to shut the door on that. And I have another woman in AA that I talk to quite frequently. She's still suffering with the addiction part of it. And we speak on a daily basis. And she's a teacher. I don't know if I said that already. And she said, I can see how how I give motivation to her and how that would apply to my students. And like I just keep getting these little things like comments like from you saying that. I appreciate that. I believe it's my higher power just reminded me not to shut the door on that profession completely. Um, and reminded me that when we end up in Florida, whatever position I take in the education field is okay too, you know. And there's still spots for me. I just got to figure out, oh, I just got to let it be, you know. I still have my certificate, thank God. Yeah, and I can see on your videos, your Church of Will, like you give a lot of thought provoking things too. You are a natural teacher as well. It is, huh? I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that my addiction and my alcoholism didn't take my certificate from me because it should have happened. Like I was just blessed that it didn't. There's no reason I should still have my certificate. Because you know, unfortunately, when I was actively drinking, I drove and I did illegal drugs. And I should, you know, there's no reason I should still have my certificate. But thank God it never was taken from me, you know. I never lost it because it was my actions that would have caused it. Oh, I like this one. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Benzaiten. This spirit ally deck has like gods and god a lot of goddesses from other religions. Benzaiten. I embrace my creativity. Oh, when I first got this card, I thought I was like the least creative person ever. And I used to be. I was very like a science, math, like follow the formula kind of person. And as I became sober and more spiritual, I kept getting this creativity and artistic cards. And I'm like, wait, what? And sure enough, like I saw Dorothy that you like to crochet. I'm all into knitting, into crocheting, into drawing and painting when I never said I could. Like I used to always say I can't draw, and I love it. Playing music, like I love all this artsy stuff now. Yeah, you're right, Dorothy. That's exactly what my addiction and alcoholism was. It was me trying to not deal with the feels, you know, not being okay with feeling the feels. This spirit ally card says, pictured with I don't know how to pronounce the musical instrument, a biwa, Biwa, a biwa, or a traditional Japanese lute. Benzaiten is a Buddhist goddess, so she's a goddess from Buddhism, of music, water, and knowledge. She is also known as the muse to all artists and innovators and infuses inspiration into those who choose to connect with her. You're being invited by this divine goddess to create and embrace your inner artist. Embrace whatever form this may take, whether it's fun and playful or as a larger pursuit. Make space to enjoy the experience of creating art without attachment to the outcome of your creative work. There's a tremendous opportunity for creating positive change through spreading your message and unique gifts in artistic forms. As you gain comfort and confidence in your artistic self expression, use your creativity as a way to innovate and share something special with others. You never know who you may reach with the unique expressions of your gift. I like that. I did some paintings, and I know Keepa made like a Patreon. I was like, oh, maybe I should make a little Patreon or just start giving them away. Like I made like a little drawstring bag and put some crystals in it for my cousin. And like, she's like, did you crochet this drawstring bag? And I was like, yeah. And just that alone meant so much to her. And it felt special being able to make her feel special, you know? Oh, Dorothy, I'll have to look into your YouTube. Did you put it on your YouTube? I need to go look. I got a chance to see a couple of your videos this morning. I need to go look and see. I know that's where I like learn how to crochet and knit from, and even do my drawings. I do like guided drawings on YouTube. Like there's this artist that does how to draw for like, that's how I found him. I was teaching kindergartners, and like literally the 5-year-olds could follow him, and I drew an owl, I drew a lotus, I drew mushrooms for Keepop because Keepop loves mushrooms. I can't remember what else, but I drew quite a few things. So oh no, the cross stitch. Oh, okay. I'll have to see. Um, I did cross stitching too a while back. But that takes forever. I remember it took me like years to finish a project. Welcome. If you're just coming in and would like a reading, just hop in the chat and let me know. I can do a 3-card reading for you. Right now, we're just chatting. Or if you would like to just say hello, you can just say hello too. But yeah, I made my nephew a baby blanket. I cross stitched a baby blanket for him. And then I made another blanket for my grandma. But unfortunately, I didn't finish it before she passed. But I did end up finishing it, and my mom has it now. So I like cross stitching does take forever though. That's why I like crocheting better because it's like a little bit quicker. Welcome. I'm glad you all are here. Thank y'all for popping in. If you would like a reading, you can just jump in the chat. Right now, I'm just messing around with my spirit ally deck. When I do my spirit ally, I like to shuffle and then feel if one sticks. Like, there we go. That one's stuck. And with my spirit ally deck, I don't do upside down readings with that one. Salvia. Let's see. Salvia. I allow messages to flow to me. Look at my higher power, my spirit allies talking. Flow to me. With his brightly colored indigo flowers and indigo. I always keep on my indigo warrior. Salvia decorates the landscape of the mountainous regions that it calls home. Diviner sage, as it's often referred to, this plant is known for amplifying the senses and painting lucid pictures. Aww, I love that, Dorothy. I know it meant a lot. Oh, especially, yeah, cross stitching is a lot of time, so I know it was special. Salvia is here to act as a channel between you and your spirit guides. Open your mind's eye and be willing to receive the information that is ready to present itself to you. I have to remember like to stop trying to control everything. My ego gets in the way so much. I have to keep it in check. It's always like wanting to control everything. I'm like, no, there's a bigger purpose. There's a higher power at work here. Keep a record of what you notice throughout your day to refer to later in meditation. Even with meditation, this morning I was reading the guides to I don't have it right in front of me, but it's a Buddhist book about meditating, and it's like preparing to meditate. And I keep getting frustrated because I keep seeing like black in my meditations, and I know other people can have like it, just see a more profound things, and I'm like, why am I just seeing black still? And this book I've read, like talking about preparing for meditation, and one of the things to prepare, it says to pray. I'm like, what? It's so simple, but I just forget to pray with everything I do during the day. I literally, like when I first got out of treatment, I told my sponsor, man, once I left that bubble, like the triggers and the cravings hit me hard. And she's like, well, are you praying? I'm like, oh, well, I'm praying in the mornings and like in the afternoon and night, but I wasn't praying directly in those moments when that trigger would come up or that craving. And sure enough, as I started practicing that, as soon as I craved, I would just ask my higher power to relieve me of the obsession. And now it's nothing like it was when I first left the bubble. So, and then I had to be reminded today about meditation and praying before I meditate that I receive what my higher power wants me to receive. Like, duh, Crystal. Sometimes we need reminding, huh? All right, where was I? Keep a record. Okay. Messages from the divine can be bestowed in many forms, whether it comes in dreams, meditations, or synchronicities that seem too good to be true. Welcome these messages with open arms and embrace the healing that comes with this visual communication. I like that card. That's really cool. Welcome. If you're here and would like a reading, you could just pop in the chat. Everybody must be Friday working or Friday napping. Oh, I like this. Let's see. I pulled this one. The wolf. The wolf. I am supported, surrounded by its pack, and that's why my tarot is a doggy deck, dog tarot. That's why I call it doggy tarot. Yeah, I see that, Dorothy. They do. They pop in and out. I guess some of them are scared to say hello. So I love when my spirit allies give me this wolf card because I'm definitely a pack family. And the wolf card talks about us being supported. Surrounded by its pack, wolf is comfortable and content. While it is a natural leader and would be capable of surviving on its own, wolf chooses to remain with its pack. And man, that's another thing in this, like not just in sobriety, but in general. I find that community is where it's at. Finding people that are positive people in our lives, support our higher purpose is where the happiness lies. Wolf chooses to remain with his pack. There is a special kind of connection that only comes from kinfolk who are looking after your best interest and support you throughout your life. Think for a moment about the people that mean the most to you, whether that's family, friends, or a romantic partner. Wolf is the embodiment of what it means to stay connected with the people who love and care for you. Even if you prefer being alone, remember that you are never truly ever alone. The universe cares and loves for you just like your own pack. Reach out to the ones you love and remind them of how much you love them in return. Sometimes there is nothing better than catching up with a close friend and sharing the wisdom you've gathered. There's always something to learn from sharing experiences. Yeah, having good friends, and I kept my circle small for a long time, but that's because in my active addiction alcoholism, I was bringing not good people around. They weren't serving my higher purpose, as I wasn't either. So now, luckily, I attract people that do promote that. Thank God. I don't have anybody. I have a bigger circle now, and I don't have anybody in it that is against my higher purpose. And that's what it's all about. Hey, I hope I don't butcher your name. Marita? Marita? Would you like a reading? Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. This is an all-loving community. I'm glad you popped in. Yes, Dorothy. Friends are about quality, not quantity. All right, Marita. So what I do is I basically just, if you would like to ask a question, you can, but I find a lot of times maybe it's easier or better for you just to either think about what you want to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Do you want just a general reading, or do you have something specific that you're seeking advice on? Everybody that comes in here is so sweet. I'm so blessed to not have like mean bombers coming in. Knock on wood. I always knock on wood when I say that. No room for bombers here. Would you just like a general reading, Marita? Okay, I think you said yes, please. Sorry. Okay, you did. All right, I'm going to pray over the deck for. Oh, okay. I want to know what's coming up for me in career and general life. Okay, my 3 card is a past, present, future, or it could speak to what you're directly referring to. Hey, Sterling. Well, I don't know how to do that yet, but luckily I haven't had any trolls. I've really like the last live I did and this live, people have been so pleasant. So I appreciate that though, Sterling. I'm going to have to ask people to show me how to give wrenches out. Wait, I bet you I can do it. No. Okay. Let me do Marita's reading and then I'll tinker with it. All right, Marita, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? You want to know what's coming up for you in career. Source, higher power, creator of all, thank you for this platform. Thank you for your words of wisdom. I ask that you use my words in this deck to guide Marita as she moves forward in her life. I ask that you bring them peace, love, happiness, prosperity. I call upon Archangel Michael. I call upon Archangel Raphael to bless Marita, to bring healing and strength and hope. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Marita, I'm going to shuffle, and I just want you to keep an open deck. Open deck. I haven't finished my coffee yet. An open mind, and an open heart. Okay, Marita? I said, there's no negativity in this deck, only positivity, only light, love, and happiness. Thank you for your words of wisdom. Thank you for the positivity, always guiding us, always loving us, always protecting us. Okay. Oh, I see Sterling well. Yeah, I'm using a StreamYard right now, so I'll have to go into YouTube. All right, Marita, but I've been blessed. Luckily, no bombers. And so what happens with tarot is it typically won't give you like, this is exactly what's going to happen. But it might give you something to spiritually connect with, to meditate over or pray over, whatever your practice is. So your first card could be your past, or it could be related to the question at hand in regards to career and your general life. Oh, I love this card. This corgi. So this is a doggy deck, in case you didn't see. And like the corgi's big bottom is my favorite. They're so cute, cute and fluffy. All right, so this card is called the Sun. And I'll give you a description. The Sun. Look in the dictionary under basking, and you'll see this pup fully embracing the warmth of the sun's brightest rays. Oh, it's good to be this dog in this place on this day. Glorious sunflowers spell fertility, joy, and optimism. Take a moment to soak it all in. So it could pertain to your past, or it could pertain to what you're asking about right now. Right. Your middle card could be your present, or it could be a message in regards to your career and your general life. All right. Let's see. This is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, and it's reversed. So I'll read a general description first, and then the reverse specific description. Five of Cups. You're experiencing loss, whether through death, physical separation, a broken friendship, or trauma. It's painful, but you still have a lot of good left in your life. And now it is reversed. Losing someone or something that meant a lot to you is never easy, but you've got to come to terms with the fact that things have changed and you need to move on. Mourning has its place until it doesn't. When you wallow in sadness, you ignore the people, dogs, food, lawns, and squeaky toys that could be bringing you happiness in the here and now. So I'm not sure if it hits home for you, but if it does, I get it. I am definitely one of those that can wallow. Yeah. And it's easier said than done sometimes to not wallow. Yeah. But you got this. All right. And then your last card could be your future, or it could pertain to question at hand. And this is should be the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, and it's upside down. I'm glad it connects, and I know it's easier said than done. Hey, Sana. I'm doing a reading for Marita, but if you would like one, I'm on her last card. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. All right, Marita, this is the Two of Pentacles. It's cool having two balls rather than one, and you're feeling pretty chipper about it, even though you're not always sure how to play with both at the same time. Now it is reversed. Until now, you've managed to overcommit and overdo it in every way. Oh, you sound like me. I am one of those that will spread myself so thin, yet still stay standing on all four legs. The stress of it all is catching up to you, though. You've added too many things to the mix, and you're in danger of dropping not just one ball, but all of them. I've had this card in my own personal readings because I too am that person, and I have to definitely learn how to balance and not spread myself too thin. Marita, I hope it provided something to meditate or pray over, or just to think about in your upcoming future and your present, being in your present moment too. And I know this card's hard. That middle one's hard. But remember, we're loved, guided, and protected, and we're stronger than we know. All right, thank you for letting me do a reading. Sana, may I ask please what's coming for me in career in August and September? Looking for job and online work projects too. Oh, I'm sending you so much love and positivity. I kind of explain to people when I do a reading, you're welcome, Marita. Thank you for coming and being part of this community. Sana, what I kind of explain is that a tarot deck won't specifically say per se, like this is what's going to happen in your job, but it can give you some spiritual insight or something to meditate or pray over. So what I'll do is I'll do a 3-card reading, and it could be related to your past, your present, or your future, or it could be related to the specific question that you have. Okay, so first I'm going to pray over the deck for you, Sana, okay? My source, my higher power, the creator of everything. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for my words. Thank you for this deck and providing healing, strength, and support for those that need it. I ask that you continue to guide my words and these cards to bless Sana in any way that is needed. I only bring love, light, and positivity. I call upon Archangel Michael. I call upon Archangel Raphael to heal Sana and bring love, light, and happiness. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Sana, I'm going to shuffle. And then I just want you to keep an open heart and open mind and just kind of meditate over the question at hand about, your career. I have a big career change coming too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. When I first started praying out loud, I felt like awkward because I didn't do it a lot before I became more spiritual in my sobriety. But I love praying now. It feels so good. And it feels so good to pray for other people, even the difficult ones. I've learned through reading up on Buddhism about meditating over difficult people in my life lifts the resentments out of my head. So, and praying for the sweet ones like you are is easy. Sometimes the difficult ones are hard. Like I remember somebody told me they pray, or it's actually come from this podcast about Alcoholics Anonymous. And they said when they wanted to pray for the people that were hurtful to them, they're like, God, I ask you, give them what they deserve. But slowly it became a kind prayer. I release this deck of any negativity, and I ask that you guide Sana in their day and their future. Give them something to ponder over, to pray over. Bring positive, happy, and strong vibes. Okay. Yes, that's the way we do it, Sana. I know already if you're that kind of person, good things are coming your way. I believe in good juju, good karma. All right. I'm going through a job change too, and I've definitely had to pray a lot about it. All right. Your first card could be your past, or it could be related to your question at hand. Oh, the Ace of Cups. I love this card. And I'll read it to you. Give me 1 second. All right. It's kind of like describing a new relationship, which for me, when it comes up, it's in regards to my higher power, but it could be in something else for you. Oh, I just had it. There we go. My fingers aren't working. All right, Ace of Cups. And this is a doggy deck, so it's gonna say like about dogs, but it's talking about you. A dog and her human prepare to take their first walk together, starting a process of emotional bonding. They're taking their literal first steps towards building a lovely, long-lasting connection. A collar and a tag say, "You belong to me." The leash is a literal and symbolic connection, a way to keep both safe and accounted for when they're out in the world together. These two have connected hand to paw, absorbed the healing powers of trust and love. When I got this card in my personal readings, it's like in the beginning of my spiritual journey where I was still learning how to trust my higher power, but it could be in regards to a relationship with anybody or anything in your life. All right, your middle card could be your present, or it could be related to your question at hand. You know what? I bet this card is speaking maybe to you and your higher power and this job change. Because especially for me, we're moving soon and I'm doing a shift too in my career. And I was getting this reminding me to trust my higher power and to walk in that faith hand in hand. All right. So let's see. This one, oh, this one's a good one. Somebody got this one earlier. All right, so this could be present or it could be related to the question at hand. All right, so this is the Two of Wands, and sorry, I can't read Roman numerals again. This is the Nine of Wands, way off, Crystal. Nine of Wands. I'm going to read the general description, and then I'll read the reverse because it is reversed. Nine of Wands. You find yourself on another bend in the path where obstacles present themselves, and you're tired of fighting. Keep going. You'll reach those sticks eventually, even if you have to wait for that snowman to melt a little bit. So this doggo is trying to reach the stick, and he's tired. But they're like, keep going. So now this is reverse. So I'll read the reverse description. You're one burnt out little pup, and I know job searching is it. Thank you, Bob. You're one burnt out little pup, and with good reason. You've been leaping in and out of snowbanks, trying to grab those sticks for hours and hours. You're not sure how much longer you can do this. Even worse, you feel like you're out here all alone. And I know job changes are like that. I know. I'm so sorry, Sana. Shove your doubts aside and keep going anyway. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Oh, yeah. I feel you on this one. That is me, like in this current situation too, with us looking for land in a new state and my job changing. It I feel this pup just like you do. And life does this to us, right? It's not easy, but these cards are reminding you. This first one's reminding you, and I know you're spiritual, that your higher power's got you, and you just keep leaning on that higher power. And I know it's easier said than done, but reminding yourself every day that you've got this, you keep fighting, but take care of yourself, and you've got this. All right, your next card could be, yes, keep up's right. Happiness is the key. Your last card could be your future, or it could be related specifically to the question at hand. This is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Well, look who has all the balls in their corner of the court. No wonder you're feeling flush, but you're also stuck guarding your bounty. If you could figure out a way to dig a hole in the tennis court and bury all four balls like a pirate treasure, you would. Instead, you are desperately pawing them towards you in an attempt to keep them from rolling away. It's great to have resources, but sometimes the fear of loss erases the pleasure of owning something in the first place. I got this card too when this change is happening for us. I was really worried. Basically, Kefab in the chat is my husband. And we pulled our retirement because the work grind was getting us so down. And we're sitting with this retirement looking for property, but this is what I kept doing. I had all these we have all these resources, but I kept being scared of losing it. And every day I was like, it's not going to work out. Things aren't going to go the way we want them to go. And this card in my readings, my personal readings, reminded me that it's going to be okay. That all of in scripture, and I'm a believer of all religions, but in scripture it says, "Oh, ye of little faith, the birds don't hoard." And I have to remind myself on a daily basis that the animals outside my door know that they're provided for. And I have to remind myself, just like in your reading, that my higher powers got me. And to try to take it easy, do the work that lines up with my higher self, but try not to be fearful. I hope that helps, Sana. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And I know that good things will come your way. You just keep doing what you're doing and keep lining up with your higher self, and your higher power is going to put you where you're meant to be for the good of all. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. I appreciate you. Oh, I love angel numbers. They are scary, but those angel numbers are reminding you. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Of course. Yes, thank you. My body is healing. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. Today is day 79. I turned 41 at rehab. I thought I would never be sober. I've been an alcoholic and addict since a teenager. So thank you for praying for my health too. I appreciate that. I did some damage to my body, but it is healing. Welcome, everybody. Thank y'all for being in this community. Day 79. Woo woo. Just 11 more to 90, and I get that 90-day chip. If you're just coming in and you would like a reading, just pop in the chat. I'll give you a reading, or you can just say, hey, Adventures of Key Fob is in the chat. Yes, lots of love and light, Sana. Thank you so much. Ought to make Adventures of Key Fob come on here on the platform, or what do y'all call it, the stage? Come on the stage. He's actually like a bedroom away from me. He was taking a nap. If you want me to unlock the door, I can. I have this door over here locked so the dog doesn't go back there. Welcome. If you're here for the first time and want a reading, just hop in the chat. It's no heebie-jeebie, nothing scary, I promise. It's just your higher power speaking to you. Okay, I'm going to unlock the door for you. Keep up. Come enter. Hey, H. It's okay if you're shy. My brother Sterling Will said he was just going to be a lurker. So it's okay if you're shy. H, do you want me to do a reading for you? I can do a reading, and you don't have to say a word. And welcome. I'm glad you're here. This is a safe place and a positive space. Bob, he was in here. I'm not sure if he is now. I unlocked the door for you. H, if you would like a reading, I can do one. I don't know if you just want to say hey, or it's okay if you just want to say hey too. Yeah. Well, luckily I turned my camera away from the door in case you weren't unnaked when you came out. Welcome, everyone. If you're just coming in and you would like a reading, just pop in the chat and we can do a reading, or you can just say, hey, this is all loving platform. If you're not nice, I'll kick you out. Okay, H, sure. I was wondering what the future potential would be between me and Nathan. All right. So basically what I tell people is that the deck will not per se like answer this exactly what happened with you and a partner, but it might give you something to reflect on and to pray or meditate, whatever practice you do. It might give you something to think about, but it will not directly answer a question like that typically. But I will pray over the deck and we can do a 3-card spread, and it could either be past, present, future, or it might relate directly to your question. Okay. So I'm going to pray first. Okay, H? My source, my higher power, thank you for leading my words. Thank you for leading this deck to provide positive healing vibes to this community. I ask that you continue to work through my words in this deck to provide for H what they need to hear right now. I call upon Archangel Michael. I call upon Archangel Raphael to provide healing, love, light, and positivity to H. Thank you. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle for you, okay? And then while I'm shuffling, I just want you to think, be open-minded, and reflect on the question at hand. My deck was being difficult. Thank you for your words of wisdom. I ask that you continue to guide and lead with positivity, love, and light. I ask that you speak to age to what they need to hear in this moment of uncertainty. And send healing, positive vibes their way. Okay. All right. So let me look one more time. Future potential. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck. And then I'll lay your 3 cards down. All right. And this is a doggy deck. So it says like dog jokes and stuff, but it's talking about you. All right. So this could be your past, or it could be related to the question at hand. Somebody got this one earlier too. I love this corgi and a fluffy butt. All right, I'll read the description to you. So again, it might be your past, or it could be related to the question at hand. The sun. Oh, hold on, let me get my charger. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. All right, the sun. Look in the dictionary under basking, and you'll see this pup fully embracing the warmth of the sun's brightest rays. Oh, it's good to be this dog in this place on this day. Glorious sunflowers spell fertility, joy, and optimism. Take a moment to soak it all in. So, it just for fun, I was curious. Yeah, that's okay. So this might be related to, day 79, Sterling. Woo woo, Sterling's back in the chat. H, this might be related to your relationship with Nathan and reminding you like, hey, have fun. Or it could be related to your past. All right, H, this card will possibly be your present, or it could be related to the question at hand. This should 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. Is there any worse feeling than having all the toys but no one to play with? Even the best doggo's life can feel lonely from time to time. Of course, the world may seem lonely and isolating if you are only focused on what you don't have. The 5 of Pentacles cautions you to make sure you're taking full stock of everything around you and encourages you to look closely to see if the loneliness you feel is all in your head. Maybe the solution lies just outside your current field of vision. So this card is kind of speaking, if you ever do feel like that, you can see this dog has all these toys, but he's still feeling kind of inside. And then in the background where he can't see, there's his community right there. So it's kind of encouraging you, if you ever get in that feeling, to remember all the great things you do have. And then maybe there's some things that are not in your vision that will also provide healing to you. All right. Your next card could be your future, or it could be related to the question at hand. This is the Knight of Swords, and it is upside down. All right, so I'll read a general description, and then I'll read the reverse description. The Knight has moved out of the apprentice phase and is embarking on his journey to learn all about the element of air, how to control his mind and his thoughts rather than allowing them to control him. I know I've been working on that. Like my thoughts, they call that your ego. Not always, ego isn't always like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Ego is just your head and our thoughts trying to control everything. I have to keep it in check and listen to my heart and my intuition over my head. All right, so now reversed, it says, sometimes the curiosity is just too much to bear. It's kind of funny it says that because you're just being curious about this relationship. Sometimes the curiosity is just too much to bear. The Knight knows you can't resist following a side path to see what's around the bend, even if it takes you off task for a bit. Just be sure you can retrace your steps back to get back on track. So I'm not sure if that applies to your direct question, but I know in tarot, when you get a future card, sometimes it won't make sense until something happens later on. So if this doesn't apply to your situation in the future, if it comes up, just remember that your curiosity sometimes may take us down a path that's hard to come back from, if that makes any sense. Thank you, H, for letting me do a reading for you. I appreciate you. Anytime y'all let me read for you, I get connected to my deck more. And it actually helps me stay more spiritual and more grounded and balanced as well. So thank you. I appreciate you. And welcome to anybody else just coming in. If you would like a reading, just pop in the chat and I'll do a reading for you. How was your nap, babe? Could have been worse. On StreamYard, it doesn't always say the right number that's in there, huh? How many does it show on yours? Oh, maybe that is right. Maybe I can go potty since it's just. Started. See, that's not right then. This is two separate ones over here. Of course, and see, H is in there still too. I think it's different. Yeah, this is. Thank you, H. I really appreciate it. I'm glad it helps. That brings me peace too. No, I got water and coffee. You want the rest of my coffee? Oh, yes. Okay, that's like half a cup still. I don't want to drink too much of it. Be like, oh, like yesterday. And we'll go potty now. If somebody comes in the chat, tell them potty. It's been slower than the other day. Not you, but oh, I have to say, see how much I lunch. Got like 15 more minutes. So really, I love you. See, now it says 0, but that's not right. It's weird. What you looking for, a lighter? Oh. Oh, your deck. He's getting out his deck now. Have you been using it?
Nope.
Oh, I have a new subscriber now. There you go. Thank you, no subscriber. Hey, let me. Wait, you don't have a guidebook though, do you?
Nope.
See, I need a guidebook.
Nope.
You want to come sit and do a reading? You gonna do a reading for me? You just shuffle. Just shuffle. That's what I do sometimes when I don't have a person to do a reading for. Somebody did mention earlier, I think her name was Dorothy, that they have a color your own tarot deck. I was like, oh, that's cool. Color your own tarot deck. Three what? Full three?
Yep.
For you or for me?
For me, she can read it.
Good things coming through. You've gotten that before, remember? And it's the Fae, isn't it?
Yep.
Is that fairies?
Yeah.
No, I look like bees.
Fairies can look like these.
That is funny. Why do you keep getting that around me? Who's the third? No third. I don't know what he's talking about.
Means we need another third writing partner.
Showing up. I wish there was a guidebook. Showing up. What is she inside? Look like she's in a bubble. And it says showing up.
That's her aura.
Oh.
What you're seeing is different levels for aura.
You do like to show up for people, though. I guess it's encouraging you, but she looks so like.
Energetic.
I guess it's her like inwardness that's kept catching me off guard. Like her, her posture being so. Because like showing up doesn't make me connect like this type of body
Like
posture.
down by the water.
Yes. And showing up to me in a sense to you is like how you show up for your brothers and sisters. Like you like in a heartbeat, you're like, all right, let's go help. They need help. Joke's on you. But it's kind of funny. You know, like most stuff rolls off your back. It's like good karma, bad karma. Right?
What's the bad for?
Well, it's like
I thought I was being
like
good.
right, not for you, but to say like joke's on you, like you're in your own hell if you're acting like that. Like, I'll pray for you. I don't know. What do you get? What do you get? I love the angel wings. What do you get from it? Joke's on you.
Oh, no. I'll think of that.
Joke's on you. She's sticking her tongue out at him. I think it's like you're like that. Like when people do crappy things to you, you're like, okay, whatever. Like it rolls off. Like, yeah, I think that's how I perceive it. Like, joke's on you. You know, you don't affect me negatively. No? What you putting your shoes on for? Oh, just to put them on. Welcome. If you're just coming in and you would like a reading, you can hop on the chat. Those cards do look pretty cool. This is Keith Bob's Oracle deck. Yours is an Oracle deck, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. These are pretty cool. Containing multitudes. Welcome. If you're just coming in and you would like a reading, you can hop on the chat. Or if you just want to say hey, you can just say hey.
I tried to entertain everybody with a joke, but it didn't.
I don't think there was anybody to entertain them.
It's like an audience joke that.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was gonna go ahead and hop off, but like my mind won't let me until it's like exactly at 2. Like 7 more minutes. I don't know why. Welcome if you're just coming in. If you would like a reading, you can hop on the chat. I'll do a reading for you. Or you can just say hey. We are all loving and accepting here. If there's any mean people, we'll boot them out. I've been very blessed. I told Sterling that earlier, that no bombers have come in. I have to knock on wood every time I say it. He mentioned giving him a wrench, but I'm like, I don't know how the wrenches work. And thank God I haven't had any meanies. Higher power has blessed me. Us. Oh, Fran, you want to come say hello? Yeah, over sleepy time. I'm glad you're here. If you're just coming in and want a reading, you can come in the chat. What you drilling? Got the drill out. Do I dare ask? Sometimes I'm scared to ask what this man is doing. Because, like, I never know. Sounds like a dentist's office.
We gotta get this root canal out this spring.
I know, right? It's gonna be Monday. I'm like, no, it's not in pain anymore. I think it was a popcorn kernel. Why are you putting holes in that? You said they're what?
They're punished.
Their punishment?
If a dice continuously rolls back for you, they put him in jail. Well, my dice go to permajail.
Oh, you turn it into a. So that dice is no bueno. It's gonna turn into a keychain. Dice keychain. If anybody wants a dice keychain. Do that. Maybe I'll do a reading for myself. A little bit. What are you doing? What are you doing, Wheel Beady? Huh? What are you doing, Wheel Beady? What are you doing? What are you doing down there? Take it. Take it. Tell the people, come hither. I want to do a reading for you. Say, come here, people. Come here. Here's your sweet baby. Here he is. He's so cute. I see him. Yes, I do. I see him. I see him right there. What him doing? What him doing? Let you get on me a little bit. Oh my God. Nine of Cups. Hello and welcome. If you would like a reading, just hop in the chat. I was like, why does it sound like something's burning? But it's that drill, huh? Doing something that's shouldn't be doing. That's cute. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you would like a reading, just hop in the chat. How undignified. Reverse, the knight is being dragged by his leash, reluctantly dealing with noise, other animals, surly people, honking cars, and occasional rainstorm. He's feeling moody, obsessive, and self-indulgent. Sounds like my time of the month. This is going to be a learning experience one way or another. Why not give in to the experience, enjoy the walk? I think this kind of kept speaking to me, not wanting to finish my fourth step at first. So it's like, God, I don't want to write more things down that make me reflect on my innermost. Oh, the donkeys are saying hello. Donkeys are saying hello. You hear them? The donkeys are talking. Hey, welcome to Polly. I hope I didn't mispronounce it. To Polly. Would you like me to do a reading for you? Would you like a reading? I'm glad you're here. Well, I was gonna end right at 4. Someone just popped on, but they didn't say if they wanted a reading or not. Maybe they got put out to internet. You think? What happened? What happened? Huh? Welcome. If you would like a reading, just jump in the chat. Okay. Well. Thank you for everyone that allowed me to do a reading for them. I appreciate you all. Remember, we are loved, guided, and protected.